Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ellebaecurlz, and I'm coming at you with a how to start your healthy hair journey. I just have a few tips on where to start in your healthy hair journey because I know it's confusing and people are always asking me what to do, where to start. So let's just get down to it. So for tip number one, if you have damaged hair, which clearly if you're starting a healthy hair journey, you do have damaged hair. So meaning you have split ends. So you need to cut that damage off, whether it's chemical damage, whether it's heat damage or coloring damage, you need to cut those ends. Your hair is not going to mend itself. Damaged hair is not going to just wake up one day and be healthy. So you need to cut it off. So if you don't cut it off, it's going to work its way up the hair shaft, causing even more damage and even more breakage. So, I mean, if you want to keep it, hey, do you, but that's just not how it works. So for tip number two, detox your hair. Detoxing your hair is literally you're cleansing your hair. You're washing it of all those contaminants that everyday life we come into contact with, whether it be the medicine that we're taking, the products that we're using, the weather outside, the water that we're using on our hair, whatever is causing damage to our hair. We want to just clarify our hair. And I honestly only clarify about once or twice a month, depending on what my hair has been going through or what I've been going through. Make sure you find a sulfate-free shampoo. Sulfates, they'll strip your hair too much. So all the natural oils that you need in your hair, it'll strip all of that out, and we don't want that. We just want to strip the negative things in our hair. So that's that. And tip number three, finding out your hair type. There are charts that you can like find out what hair type or what hair texture you have. For example, I have like 3B, 3C, and some 3A curls. It is possible to have multiple hair types and textures. I mean, especially for, I'm mixed, so I'm not surprised that I have all these different hair textures and types or whatever. But basically, when you find out your hair texture, that's like when you stop trying to force it to do things that it's just not meant to do. And when you do that, that's like when your hair journey really starts. That's when you become more confident in your hair because you know what to do to your hair because you know what type and what texture your hair is. So yeah. For tip number four, porosity. So knowing the porosity of your hair is going to help you with finding out what products are going to keep your hair moisturized and hydrated. The type of hair that you have, that's how you find out how to physically maintain your hair, so how to like style your hair and stuff like that. But the porosity is going to help you find what products to use in your hair. So yeah, that's how you basically find out how to control like the hydration and stuff like that in your hair. That's what porosity is. It's how your hair retains the moisture and the hydration. There we go. Tip number five. So you need to find what balance of moisture and protein work in your hair best, meaning protein treatments and deep conditioning treatments. So your hair, human hair is naturally imbalanced, so you just have to find out that balance for your hair. Not everybody's balance of protein and moisture is going to be the same, so that's why sometimes it might cause damage, like breakage, if you do too many deep conditioning treatments. So you got to find the even balance for your hair, what works best in your hair. Finding low manipulation styles and protective styles. So braids, weaves, wigs. If your hair is going through something and you need to protect those ends and tuck them away, that way you're just like, I can't deal with this right now. Protective style is something that's going to last you a couple days. So what I was doing was like flat twists and braids. I didn't allow my hair to be out and free. That way I wasn't causing damage and friction in my hair. My hair's a lot stronger now, so now I'm able to leave it in its natural state, and that's what works best for my hair. Now that it's 100% virgin and healthy. So yeah. And for my next tip, find a regimen that works best for you. Meaning no matter what, it's going to be trial and error, and everybody's going to have something that works a little bit different, but you know, regular regimen would obviously be to cleanse and condition your hair, to moisturize your hair, to protect your hair. There are all different type of methods in putting products and styling your hair, like the lock method, for example, leave-in oil cream. You kind of realize when you do different regimens in your hair, you get different results. So you got to find out what regimen works best for you and stick with it for a while. Address each issue one at a time. For example, if you have really dry hair, you want to make sure you deep condition often. Don't try and fix your dry hair and your itchy scalp all at once. Whatever it is, fix each one first and then go on to the next. There are products that you can find that have, you know, multiple things that they're working on, but ultimately you want to work on one issue at a time. Be patient with your healthy hair journey. Don't just like get impatient and start straightening your hair. Be persistent. If you don't keep it up, basically you go straightening your hair, adding heat to your hair, putting all these nasty products in your hair again, it's not going to get you anywhere. So that brings me to my next one. Try doing a 90-day no heat challenge. That's going to challenge you for one. It's going to make you more confident in what's going on with your hair, because you're going to notice that your hair is actually responding differently now that you're not burning it off. Straightening and all that heat, all you're doing is making your hair more dry and brittle, and in the end, that's not going to promote healthy hair growth. It's just going to break off all of your hair and continue this different, you know, texture that you got going on now. So those are my tips. So let me know if you like this video, if you want to see more videos like this. I do have like a part 2 idea for this, so definitely let me know if you guys want to see that also. And yeah, thanks for watching.